Join and play today on GeForce Now. What is up, everybody? It's Project Storm, and today is Thursday. It's GFN Thursday, and you're looking at Remnant 2, Jagged Alliance 3, Xenonauts 2, and more. And we're going to highlight all these games that's coming to GeForce Now in the very near future. Let's get into it. All right. What is up, everybody? As you can see here, we're live, as always, at 4K, 60 FPS. And that is how I like to stream my games. So when you come by the channel, you stop by at times and you want to see some high quality GeForce Now Ultimate Tier gameplay at 4K 120 plus, I got you. All right. We're going to go back 3 weeks to let you all know that everything was link credible as we got into our games faster with Steam, Epic Game Store, and Ubisoft account linking on GeForce Now. And just 2 weeks ago, we did pass go, and we did collect more games as Xbox Game Pass was announced to be coming to GeForce Now in the not too distant future. I am looking forward to this. This was a bombshell. All right, but there's more. Just last week, it was a golden age as Age of Empires 3 joined GeForce Now to be streamed at up to 4K 120 FPS if you so desire. And there's other games in this franchise, you all. So check out the blog post. This is why I highlight it each and every week. You never know what you missed out on, but I have your back though. All right, today, we're gonna first shout out the GeForce Now community before we even read the title. Shout out to everybody out there playing these games, streaming these games at ultra low latency, y'all. The party never stops on GeForce Now because I'm telling you right now, everything feels like it's being played on my local PC with the RTX 4090. Shout out to Nvidia for producing that beast. And shout out to Nvidia for bringing us GeForce Now, especially that ultimate tier. But if you can't take advantage of that ultimate tier, then go down to the priority tier. Amazing things happen over there as well. Now, it says Remnant 2 headlines 14 games joining GeForce Now in July. Plus hundreds more Steam games are on sale starting today. With so much to play, why even go outdoors? And that is a heck of a question right there. But I do have to check the mail, and I do have to get a little bit of sunlight, you know what I mean? So I have to take that break, and you all should too. But I feel you, GeForce Now is all about gaming at a high level, and we've all pulled overnighters, even when we were younger, right? All right, or maybe when we were younger. But it's a jam-packed July with 14 newly supported titles in the GeForce Now library, including Remnant 2 from Gunfire Games and Gearbox Publishing. Shout out to them. Need a new adventure? Check out the 9 edition streaming from the cloud this week. Plus, the Steam Summer Sale kicks off this week, and many supported titles in the GeForce Now library are available for cheap. I want to put extra emphasis on cheap because as a console gamer as well, I do like being able to jump over to Steam and take advantage of a lot of these sales. Epic Game Store claiming these free games, Ubisoft Connect, EA Play Pro, you name it. I have these subscriptions, and I'm always taking advantage of those, all right? And you can too. Says keep an eye out for promotional updates right in the GeForce Now app. New gems for July. The GeForce Now library is always expanding. The GeForce Now library is always expanding. And yes, once again, the GeForce Now library, you guessed it, is always expanding. July brings support for 14 more titles streaming from the cloud, including Remnant 2, Jagged Alliance 3, Xenonauts 2, and more. Upgrade to a GeForce Now Ultimate membership to play these and more than 1,600 other titles at RTX 4080 quality with support for 4K 120 FPS gameplay and ultra wide resolutions. Priority, shout out to the priority members, and ultimate members can also play supported titles with RTX on for real-time cinematic lighting. Check out the full list, and I have all of today's games that's going to be available to be streamed on GeForce Now right up here. All right, but we're going to focus right now on the games that's going to be coming in July. First being The Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie. All right, now I've been a fan of this series right here. I played Trails of Cold Steel and other games in that franchise, and I think it's pretty dope, and the visuals are pretty clean. What I'm saying is check it out if you haven't today. Jump on one of those games. That's going to be coming July 7th to Steam. And again, with account linking, you all remember with account linking, you can link your Steam, Epic Games, Ubisoft, GOG.com, EA Play accounts directly to GeForce Now and stream your games with no sign-in, as well as the newly announced Xbox games, the PC games that's going to be making their way to GeForce Now, hopefully each and every month. All right. Jagged Alliance 3, new release on Steam, July 14. Xenonauts 2, Steam, July 18. Viewfinder, Steam, July 18. Tectonica, Steam, July 18. Remnant 2, Steam, July 25th. F1 Manager 2023, Steam, July 31st. Ember, coming to Steam. MotoGP 23, Steam. Octopath Traveler 1 and 2. I know that's a nuke right there, bombshell, nuke shell, if that makes sense, right? Steam. Pro Cycling Manager 2023, Steam. Riders Republic, Steam. Starship Troopers Extermination, another game that I have my eyes on, Steam. All right, jump into gaming with what's new on GeForce Now this week. First up is One Lonely Outpost, developed and published by Freedom Games, released on June 26, 2023, to mostly positive reviews on Steam. All right, shout out to the developer and publisher. They need more love out there. Next up is AEW Fight Forever. Is coming today, actually, June 29, 2023. Developed by Ukes Co. Limited. Published by THQ Nordic. All Elite Wrestling LLC. Shout out. Next up, we have Darkest Dungeon. This one dropped to very positive reviews overall, and it seems like it's maintaining that very positive status over on Steam. This one dropped on January 19, 2016, developed and published by Red Hook Studios. Next, we have Darkest Dungeon 2. Mostly positive reviews overall, released on May 8, 2023, developed and published by Red Hook Studios. Shout out to them. Next up is Derail Valley. Very positive reviews overall, released on January 25th, 2019, developed and published by Alt Future. Next, we have Age of Empires Definitive Edition. And I will take time to point out that each of these Age of Empires games are the Definitive Edition. So check them out if you're a fan of the series, or if you're new to it like I am and you just want to jump in, all right? This one dropped to very positive reviews, and recently people think it's mostly positive, so I'm not sure what changed with the franchise, but I do know that it is a great game franchise. Released on August 19, 2019, developed by Forgotten Empires and Tantalus, published by Xbox Game Studios. We want all those Xbox games, so keep on bringing them over as soon as you all can. All right, thank you. I Am Fish is next. This one right here, mostly positive reviews overall, recently mixed reviews. Released on September 16, 2021. Developed by Bossa Studios, published by Curve Games. Shout out. Next up is Golf Game. All right. This one right here, very positive reviews overall, recently mixed reviews. You know, gamers are a fickle bunch. We don't play around, y'all. We don't play around. Sometimes it's fair, sometimes it's not fair. But I like to take the time to shout out these developers and publishers for their hard work, and I will continue to do that each and every week. Released on May 19, 2022, developed by Lazy Monday Games, published by Curve Games. And last but not least, this one right here is a funny one to me, man. It's funny seeing people get arrested when they have contraband in the back of their trucks and all that stuff. But Contraband Police, all right, very positive reviews overall, released on March 8, 2023, developed by Crazy Rocks, published by Playway SA. Now, if you're like me, you're always gonna try to show a little bit of love and appreciation for your developers and publishers out there, man. So once again, shout out to each and every one of them, and shout out to GeForce Now And shout out to that GeForce Now team, and shout out to the GeForce Now gamers and the whole community, y'all. Until the next one, it's Project Storm. It's summertime, so I have more time to play these games. And with that said, peace. Make that over 1,600 plus games on GeForce Now.